everyone, and welcome to Midgardia RPG. My name is Karu, and we're here today with our Extra Life campaign, Flight of the Fireflies by RPG Tunes and RNW, that was recently released as part of their Soddenwald. Ah, shit! I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. Wield. Soddenwald campaign. On Kickstarter.
Nailed it.
Yep. Professional streamer.
Where?
That one, they went on vacation. We're here as backup.
Okay.
We have not been doing this for like 5 years. It's okay. Uh, we are running Flight of the Fireflies as our Extra Life campaign, which means we're accepting donations, which you can get the link to donate by using the !donate command, and our bot will give you all the info and the juicy details. We have decided, because of issues from last year, that we're not doing giveaways this time. However, we have a bunch of incentives. So when you donate, you can pick from those incentives, and you can donate $5 to give these guys a reroll. You can donate $10 to get a map pack from Tom Cardos with a bunch of inns and taverns for your game, or a gift card from 2 Minute Tabletop, or cat treat for Earl if you want to feed the cat.
We have kitties too.
Yeah, it's not Earl only this year. There's like a ton of them. There's Cannon and Hubble, the two siblings that are also
Primalist
accepting
siblings.
treats, and we'll be feeding those in on stream. And then for $70, you can get a gift card for 2 Minute Tabletop. That is the value of their everything pack, and 2 Minute Tabletop doesn't have gift cards normally. So if you wanted to gift the everything pack to your DM, this is the perfect way to do it. You're donating to kids and you're getting your DM. Shit. Like, I'm talking 7 years worth of maps done by 2 Minute Tabletop for $70. So I think that's a pretty good thing. So leave your donation for the kids, be it just a $5 reroll for one of these guys when they inevitably fail their saves.
I mean, if you want to be mean, you could also donate $4.99 and just write "ha ha" in the comment.
I mean, you can leave a donate and
We're not stopping you.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to pick an incentive. You can just make a donation without choosing an incentive, and that's fine too.
That would
Are we
actually be pretty
giving
funny.
Are we giving DM rerolls?
I mean, if you want to give me a reroll, you can use the reroll and then say this is for the DM, and then I will choose a strategic moment to obliterate these guys.
Yes, there you go.
No.
We are at $375, and we have a goal this year. Sorry, of $1,000, which is like 200 more than last year. So let's see if we at the very least meet last year. Last year we did like 790 something, 785 something like that.
Mumble.
Almost 800. So I'm saying we have to beat 800 at least. But let's see if we can get the 1,000 by the end of the month. So I'm the bogmaster today because we're going into the swamp. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, Garb?
Hi, I'm Garbreak1, and I play Billy Bow, a Himmeling ranger. I shoot things with a bow. That's really all I got going for me. Also, I guess I can infuse the powers given to me by my creator into random people at the cost of never being able to do that again. Nina?
Hi, I'm Nina. I use she/they pronouns, and I'm playing Spelt, who uses he/they pronouns. And Spelt is a gator folk wild magic sorcerer. Hi.
Spelt is also very cute and very small. I'm playing Pete. I'm Pie. He/they pronouns. I'm playing Pete. He/him. And Pete looks like an elf, but is very folksy, and he's a Circle of Stars druid. And it's a toss-up. Who's going to be the gator for the day? Or it could just be shiny, since apparently nobody has dark vision and we didn't think about this.
It's okay. Racial dark vision is one of the worst parts of D&D 5e. And all D&D editions.
No, the worst part is spell-like abilities.
Yes.
You're muted.
It's true.
You guys remember what happened last session?
Yes. Yes, I do. Do you want me to explain, Car?
For all of
There
those
were a
who are
bunch.
joining us today and haven't seen the first episode.
There were a bunch of slimes, and I shot them with my bow, and some other people did some stuff. And then we killed all the slimes, and there was a monster, but it wasn't spelt, and we didn't see it, but somebody else did.
Because it
And
was
now
big and spelt is small.
exactly. And now we're going to the bubble bog to figure out why there's a bunch of fireflies going that way when they normally just hang out here
Chill.
after the tidal surges.
Bubble bug.
I feel like Spelt owes me a wild magic surge.
Yeah, actually.
This is the first time in forever that I've had a wild magic sorcerer in a game. I think last time it was Pi. But Pi is just wild magic all the time, so you know.
Sounds about right.
And it's so easy to forget the DM can choose whenever they want to make you have a wild magic surge.
I would like you to have consequences.
Yep. I'm just gonna blame the fact that wild magic was already happening because
Yeah, so
apparently,
it had to sit in the queue.
yeah,
for it to
and it kind of
It
lost
was
its
queued
place
up.
because I believe the wild magic surge has to happen before you regain tides of chaos, which you regain on a long rest.
Oh yeah.
And you guys just had a long rest.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, you know, you are in an area that has wild magic surges just because, which you saw
For
happening
funsies, yes.
yesterday.
Yep,
So, you
correct.
know, that still might happen. So you guys are on the app and
Yes.
you woke up after spending the night either with your family or at the inn. The next morning, the glow of the trail of fireflies is actually still pretty bright, even in the daylight. I have a.
I was
That's
gonna say, do we get a drawing of the fireflies on the map?
yes. Even the stream.
You are muted, Garm, if you are.
Yeah, I do not believe my eyes. There appears to be 10 million fireflies.
I regret telling you you were muted.
See, I even have the fireflies in the background. The trail.
Oh. Perfect.
Right, let's hide that. Now they can see it. I forgot I had to. I can either show
Way to go.
the video the cams or the stuff on Roll20. I love that this campaign comes with so much art.
Oh my god, I love it so
And it's
much.
very cute
It's-
art.
It's so pretty.
That's RNW's art. They have some. They actually this campaign came with printable sheets with their art, and it's all got like
Oh.
flowering vines and things around it. It's
Did
really
it have
cool.
printable tokens of the slimes? Because those are like the cutest things we've run into so far.
Yeah, it has all the tokens, so you can like print out the tokens. I don't
Oh,
know
no.
if there was a like a printed version for that stuff.
Maybe you're just supposed to buy gummy drops.
But we play online, so I did not get on. And the only thing I got was the books because I wanted them because they had so much cool art in them.
Found the artist.
So, yes, who is leading the party? Who's going to be in charge of not getting lost in the swamp?
What do you mean, no? You're the one that's from here.
You will have to force Spelt into any sort of leadership.
Ah, that's the problem.
You can't put the child in charge of things.
It's worked
I
for
do like-
several world religions.
Are we a world religion? No.
Not yet. Think positive.
That's not positive.
I guess I could. That's some sort of die.
I
Pull it
forgot I
back
had-
a little bit, Carver. Be a beauty tuber.
YouTuber.
There? Can you see it?
Kinda,
Oh, it's got
sorta.
the Extra Life logo.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's an extra life metal D20. We
I
got
was
That's
gonna
so
this
say
for.
projectile weapon.
Yeah.
Pretty fancy.
It's bigger than your average D20. This is what we got last year for reaching. I think it was 500, or no, it was 250 during the
Wait,
weekend
I have
tabletop
5 in
weekend.
survival.
It's a tiny bit bigger.
Okay,
It's a
so
little bit.
now our dungeon master is taking us wildly off track.
Yeah.
I would
We
like to
would
roll
never do
survival
that.
to bring us back into this video game.
Excellent.
The tabletop game.
You have one
I-
advantage. You're following the trail of fireflies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but Spelt, let us know if we're gonna like go into a super dangerous area or fall into a giant pit or something. It's
Sure.
underwater.
I'll keep
How
an eye
much
out.
does Spelt and possibly Billy Bow know about the local wildlife?
Quite a bit, I believe.
Okay. So you actually
Billy Bow
looked
didn't
through
even
the
know about the
traveler's guide
stalker.
that I sent you guys?
Hmm?
Did you actually look through the guide?
I
little
opened
bit.
it. Also, I'd been turning my light off turning my light on and off every time I spoke, and my light just crashed. Oh, it's back. Hey,
Why are you why are you
because it highlights how important I am every time I speak.
uh,
No, that didn't make it better. I hate my life.
Okay, am I rolling a wild magic surge or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What do
I
you
was
mean
just
no?
double checking. Okay, so I cut the traveler's book, so I didn't give you actually all the details of all the plants and wildlife.
So we weren't even gonna know, even if we did read the thing you sent us.
I just wanted to check. Hi, first time chat. Jesse Jesseoj N.
Jesse OJ. It's okay, you can spell some of the letters.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm not smart. But yes,
No
if
comment.
it becomes relevant, I will read parts of it. But okay. So yes, you have advantage on your roll. Please give me your survival check. This is more to like avoid natural dangers than not get lost, because like you're following a trail of fireflies that is pretty wide and easy to follow.
Who is rolling for this?
You are, because you
You
said
said
you were
you're the
gonna
one
roll.
that's leading.
I
You're
mean, I
the
said I was gonna-
ranger.
I said I was going to put us back on track, but also yes, I can
Do
that.
some rangery things.
Fine, I'm gonna transform and then fight a monster made of clay.
I never said Power Ranger.
Those are the only rangers that matter. So I rolled a 9.
I said you had advantage.
So I rolled a 17.
It's a
a
good
bit
thing
better.
we listen.
It's going great.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay.
Fine.
So the trail kind of leads. Well, let me. I'll get it.
I hope that answers your question, Jesse, as to how it's going so far.
It's going great. We're we're professionals doing this. All right. So the trail kind of goes like we, and then just like into the bog. Um, First part is pretty easy. You just have to go along the edges of this, because this is a pretty deep river. So you guys have to go along the edge. But once it goes into the bog itself has some deeper rivers, but a lot of it is just bog. I actually have a
Is it
handout.
easy for Spelt to move around, or does it have like a giant current? Like, do we have to worry about losing the baby?
I can swim.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
like,
still
what if the current's really strong and you just go too far and we lose the baby?
there we go. So you leave the bright areas of the Sodden Weald and go into
Okay.
this area that's really dark and has this
Oh,
like
spooky.
bubbly mass of plants and tubers. There's actually I think I have a better picture of them. This is what the tubers look like.
Well,
I've seen worse tubers.
Yeah.
hmm. Even Italians wouldn't eat this pasta. It's like long penne.
I don't think this is pasta.
It's a tube.
It's tube.
Not
Yeah.
not everything
With
that's a tube is pasta.
with holes.
Do you think a sewer pipe is pasta?
Of course not. It's way too big.
So you see the trees become denser and the light from the sky gradually blocked by the canopy until only the dimmest light shines on the path before you, and of course the fireflies. You can hear in the distance creatures screeching in anger and frustration up ahead.
That sounds like a thing we should avoid.
Or we could investigate.
Yeah, the it's spelled. Are those creatures putting together furniture that came in a box, or is this a common thing that say local creatures might, make noises about?
Have I heard these creatures before? Slash, would I know anything about them?
Um,
While you figure that out, I'm gonna look at spell and go, is it a main writ? And then look over at Pie's character's name, I've forgotten, Pete, and go, do you think it's a mating ritual?
You were gonna have spelled that
I call it myself.
smack.
someday I will learn the travel speed rules of 5th edition. In the meantime,
Today is not that day.
I have Google to help me.
Tomorrow's not looking great either.
Alright, so normal is 3 miles, so you guys are doing 1.5 miles per hour.
The hay is a mile.
It's a collection of footsuses.
God, it is like days of travel.
You sure we're going 1.5 an hour?
Holy shit!
Oh my.
Maybe the current helped us get to the first bit before we got into the bubble bog.
No, we've just got like a week's worth of random encounters ahead of us.
Yeah, it's 24 miles day, but everything here is difficult terrain unless the ranger has some bullshit ability that
Actually,
I would hope so.
I might.
Does our child count as some bullshit ability?
no.
Why not?
Right.
Dang.
Hold on, I have to double check what Natural Explorer does, because for some reason, Charactermancer just doesn't put the text of that in there.
Besides, our child is a wanderer with excellent memory of maps and geography.
Yeah, that doesn't change the fact you're walking through a swamp.
But they know the fastest way through the swamp.
Walking through a swamp presents a number of tactical difficulties, key among them being you're walking through a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so apparently I'm particularly familiar with one type of natural environment, which I picked entirely at random as swamp. Yeah, you know how it is.
Entirely at random.
Yep.
Entirely random.
When I make an intelligence or wisdom check related to my favorite terrain, my proficiency bonus is doubled if I'm using a skill I'm proficient in. When traveling for an hour or more in my favorite terrain, I gain the following benefits. Difficult terrain does not slow our group's travel. Our group cannot become lost except by magical means. Even when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, I remain alert to danger. If I'm traveling alone, well, I'm not, so I'm not going to read that. When I forage, I find twice as much food as I normally would. And when tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Oh yes, you can tell their footprints in the water.
Uh-uh.
Okay, so I have some fun news for you guys.
I love news.
We can get lost by magical
Yeah.
means.
You can either purchase or rent a boat.
How much is a? I don't know how much money I have.
How much is a boat, and
Mm.
how much is it to rent a boat?
Well, a rowboat is 50 gold to buy, or 1
Okay.
gold per day for rental. And there's a sailing barge as well, and that's 20 gold per day for rent. I don't think you guys can afford to buy that one.
Apparently, I have 10 gold.
Yeah, that's what my sheet says too.
So I guess we'll rent a boat and do they charge by the
How they
kilometer,
know?
or
No, the rowboat is per day.
they charge
So
by
we
row?
just
Well,
have
yeah,
to
but
guess how long we're gonna be gone.
that's the base fee, and then there's they always hit you with like operating time ones. So it's like probably gonna be a penny per row or something like.
I mean, it depends on you guys how long do you expect to stay in here? Because you could rent it for like, I don't know, if you're going into the bubble bog and then back, that may take like 4 days.
You know what?
If you're
Seems
not
reasonable.
sure how long
Small
it's going to
child.
be, they can take 7 days in advance and then charge you the remaining when you get back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we
Or
have to
give
put
us
down a
change.
deposit or?
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
you could do that and that's 7 gold and you've got it for 7 days, and then if
We
Alright.
could do 6 gold, and then we can split it evenly.
Uh,
Since I assume the child is poor.
I am not. I have 10 gold.
Who gave the child 10 gold?
I can pony up for for a week.
so you're
Or
going to
we
pay
can
the 7
split
gold
it.
yourself.
Yeah,
Alright, you can suffer.
I do.
So the rowboat moves at if it's 6 people, you need 1 person rowing. Its maximum speed is 3 miles per hour. Or 4 miles per hour if you have 2 people rowing.
Gee, wonder who's not gonna be rowing.
Is it you?
No, it's the child!
Oh my god, I can row.
Yeah,
You
but
can
you're gonna be
row for a
faster
number
swimming.
of hours continually, up to your strength modifier.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Y'all lucky I didn't put strength as my dump stat like I do with every other character. I have a strength of 14.
Oh,
So
nice.
I've got terrible news.
Yes, skinny twig arms?
I can't row the boat.
At all?
My strength is 10.
Cool.
Wait,
Cool.
doesn't that just mean he could row for
0 hours, yeah.
59
0
minutes?
hours.
59
I don't
minutes.
I don't think that's how it works. I guess I'm
Okay,
just
Twenty-nine?
it's hold on. It says this amount can be no less than 1 and is doubled if the crew member is proficient with water vehicles.
Who the fuck gets proficiency in water vehicles?
Hold on, let me see if I took proficiency in water vehicles.
You better not have.
I did not take proficiency in water vehicles.
That's upsetting. Anyway,
Why don't you
I
have proficiency in water
can
vehicles?
You
You
can
grew
row.
up in this place.
I swim.
It's true.
Well,
My
apparently
swim
I'm
speed is
rowing
faster
the
than
boat.
my walking speed.
You can go
But-
over your the hours given to you by your strength modifier, but you gain 1 level of exhaustion for each hour you
Oh
continue to
dear
row.
God.
So you could
I
kill
can-
yourself and row for 6 hours.
I would rather not. It sounds like a terrible way to die.
I would rather die. No, that is what happens.
That's an execution method.
Just keep rowing till you hit 6 exhaustion
Suddenly,
points.
the row your boat gently down the stream is not such a nice little rhyme.
That's terrible.
Who is this merrily for?
Spells, of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, so what are we doing?
So that does allow you to go twice as fast, though. But you have to take turns and rest, I guess,
Yep.
because that's the
But I
amount of
can go for 2
continual time.
hours.
Okay, so we'll assume you guys are getting approximately 20
Yo,
miles per day.
since I'm a hobbin, or I was raised by hobbins. I have hardy, which means years of hard work on the farm have made me resilient, which does things to my HP. But in addition, when I'm exhausted, I ignore the effects of the highest level exhaustion affecting me. So I could go for 3 hours.
Amazing. I mean, all you have to do is short rest, and then you can keep going for another hour or 3 hours. So yeah, we'll say you guys are getting about, not being slowed down by the swamp because you have a rowboat now. And actually, following the trail left behind is actually incorrect. What I drew, so we're just gonna delete that.
God, how
We
could
weren't
you?
going to get slowed down by the swamp anyway because of me. Also, his boats made me fucking useless. Freaking useless. I'm going to have to go back and edit a horse sound in, aren't I? Yeah.
All right, so it follows the river because whatever this thing is, it's pretty big. Just great news up for you guys. You do
Hey, how are we-
notice what?
Sorry. I was going to ask how we're tracking this thing that was underwater.
Fireflies.
Oh, the
I was
fireflies
gonna
are tracking.
say, you're the ranger.
Yeah, just like stick my head
So there's
underwater
two
and I'll
things you're
do my
noticing.
best.
One, the fireflies are kind of just, following this line, and the fireflies stay there for like a day after whatever this thing is has passed. And the other thing is, once you get into the bubble bog and are following the river through the bubble bog, you notice that here and there you can see like places where the trees have slime residue, like you saw in Bongendorp. So by the end of the first
Wonderful.
day, you guys make it to basically the edge of the bubble bog. Have a long rest, I guess, in the rowboat because I wouldn't want to sleep in the swamp.
Yeah, it's dry in the rowboat, probably.
Drier than out.
Drier.
I mean, the thing is, this bubble bog is pretty silty. It's basically soupy quagmire where silt is like thickened into a black sludge, and you've got like gaseous reactions underneath this bubbling to the surface, which is why it's called bubble bogs.
Okay, first of all, that's rude. Second of all, ew.
So yeah,
Nasty.
not pleasant, probably boat better. Not the best sleep you've had, but I mean it's only three of you and this thing fits 6 people sitting down. So you guys have like one bench for each of you to sleep on, or maybe 2 benches and the floor, which is a bit wet. So you probably leave Spelt there.
Yeah.
You're a gator folk, you don't mind some water, right?
I was gonna say, have you seen that? The gif of the alligator that just like floats, like not moving, just like floats past the screen. That's what Spelt does when he sleeps. He just floats.
All right, and the next day you follow deeper into the bubble bog, and when you get around here, you notice that the trail kind of leaves the river and goes into the like past the quagmire areas. And Spelt, you recognize that you're in the area where the Dark Gourd farm is. And that's when you hear the screeches. And as your companions ask you about these noises, you're like, you recall that the farm has skunk-apes as protectors.
Skunk-apes?
Yes.
I will relay that to the party.
This is what skunk-apes look like.
Oh,
I'm sure they smell
Fascinating.
great.
I'm sure. But yeah, that's probably not a good sign because they're supposed to like protect the place. So like, probably like fighting something. Maybe.
Oh, wonderful.
These guys
That
are
doesn't
5 to
really-
7 feet tall.
Jesus
like them.
Christ.
How like gross Donkey Kong?
No, I'm
Hmm,
pretty
maybe
sure that's
that's fine.
Funky Kong.
According to what Svelte knows, they cultivate their signature musk by rubbing their fur with a mixture of plant matter and mud, which they then uh, they leave to ferment and rot.
Okay.
They
I'm
use
glad
this.
I'm not known for my signature musk.
They use this musk to
That's what you think.
keep bloodsuckers away and mark their territory.
That's why there's no politicians here.
Can I dump
Thank
him
you,
out of the
thank you.
boat?
I'll be here all week.
So, um, are we going there, or are we gonna like go around it? Because I vote go around.
Yeah, that doesn't actually seem like our problem.
As long as, we don't lose these furflers.
Okay. Can we like stealth past whatever is happening up there?
Can we ignore?
Can we ignore it?
I mean, I guess you do notice that the fireflies and slime is going directly towards the farm.
God dang it.
So I don't think we can ignore it.
Well, I guess we're heading towards
not.
the apes.
I slink into the water and I go stealthy.
I would like to lay low in the rowboat as best I can manage.
Okay. So
I
okay.
would like to not be shiny.
Yeah,
You're
that's
out of the
important.
river area, so the boat is could be caught in silt and bog if you take the rowboat. I guess you can. It's just more difficult.
Oh shit, do we have to portage this thing?
I was gonna say, so you're telling me we shouldn't take the rowboat?
I mean, you may need it afterwards,
the
but
water.
also maybe you should just check things out before taking the rowboat in.
We're gonna have to portage the rowboat. Okay.
Maybe. We're gonna
Um,
check things out and maybe tie it to a tree so it doesn't wander off without us.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a good
probably a
idea.
good idea, because then you don't get charged the 50 gold.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
they can't charge us if we never make it out of the swamp.
That's not ideal.
They can't charge
would
you
like
if
to make
you
it
never
out of
make
the
it out of this
swamp.
swamp.
I'm pretty sure they used Spelt's family as collateral.
Oh, geez.
Horrifying. Yeah,
So
alright.
does Spelt
Awful.
want us to lose the boat?
No?
What?
Does Spelt want us to lose the boat if your family's on collateral?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're obnoxious, but I don't really want them like dead.
They're not gonna die,
Well-
they're just gonna be charged 50 gold.
Oh, I assume they'd be sold into a life
Oh.
of slavery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you say
same.
people are held as collateral, that generally means they go.
Co-signing, there.
Okay, that
Okay.
sounds better.
Alright, well, I'll get out of the boat and then tie it to a tree so that Spelt's family doesn't get beheaded.
Okay. Okay, so you follow the fireflies and the slime, and you eventually get in front of this like large pond that's in front of a long shack with a wide variety. Wow, I can't talk.
Oh boy, you want to try that
Here
again?
we go.
Okay. A large pond stands in front of a long shack with a wide veranda, wooden walkways branching out from it. Dotted around the pond are large netted domes covered with dark, twisting nightshade leaves. 3 figures stand very still on the walkways. In the sky above, you can see the silhouettes of 4 hairy skunk-apes, scribbling at the air helplessly as they float around.
What?
They're not normally flying creatures, right?
No.
Okay,
Spelt,
good to
Spelt,
know.
why are they floating?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's the wild magic surge, right?
Oh,
So
They
the
don't
other thing
normally
you
do that.
notice, let me just pop you guys down on the map, which I assume you can still see. You guys are coming from that direction. Beep, beep, beep. There you go. We're doing freeform this time. I like how this campaign has turned into there is no grid, there is just measurements.
Fine.
Say that's
Where are
fine
we
by me.
placing ourselves?
You're on the right side.
Ah.
So you're coming from that side. And you can see that like this area here, there's like a barbed wire fence around this whole thing. But this
Okay.
area here is like destroyed. And there's like slime residue on the remains of it.
Residue.
And then it just like passes through here, and then you can kind of see that there's another break in the fence on the other side.
So you're telling me we could ignore this and just go to the other side?
It's true.
uh, Spelt, the ones that aren't floating, are those like the ones that live here?
I would
The
think so.
the ones in the cloak and the angry beard man?
I don't think-
I believe they're residents. Yeah.
Like people do live here, right?
Yeah. Gorch. I love him.
Wow. I just called him angry beard man based on the token. I didn't think it'd actually be right.
No, that's
He
pretty accurate.
definitely has that air of "get off my lawn."
Yes.
Yeah, he does. He sure do.
Um.
Do do should we talk to them? Are the ones that live here like generally friendly or?
They're not hostile generally, as long as
I
you
mean-
don't like.
So, what you know of this place,
I what?
caused by as I scroll around.
And what?
Where?
What?
I think I've just scrolled past where I'm looking for like 3 times.
Nice.
Where the F?
It's like I'm running the session.
Spike capture property selected.
While the bog master is bogged down by bubbles, I would like to wiggle my little elven ears and go, Billy Bob Bubbles. My hobbit ears, they tingling.
I don't know what any of that means.
They tingle from this way. And I gesture towards the north.
Okay.
What?
I hear mischief.
How you doing there,
Sure.
Bogmaster?
Doing great.
Bogmaster, I would like to gesture to my party to sneak along with me to investigate mischief.
Okay,
Oh,
Oh no,
that's
it's
the other
cute.
guys.
look at his little face.
Look at that little face. Yeah, widow derpy smile.
So I take it they're not doing anything weird or suspicious, so I shouldn't drill them in the head with an arrow.
Right now, the 3 that are
Spell
on.
just says they weren't hostile.
Yeah, Spell. You know that Gorch is, kind of a grumpy old man. But mostly
Yeah.
because, he grows the gourds in this farm and they take ages to grow. So they sell for a lot of money, which means there's people who want to steal them.
I read about that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So these things grow here and he's got all this protection to keep his gourds safe. And as long as you're not here to steal his gourds, he's okay. He's not exactly like pleasant company necessarily. But he's not a bad guy. He's just, grumpy.
He's just trying to make a living.
He's trying to make a living, yeah. Um
Please
so
don't,
that's Gorch Uncle.
please don't shoot people in the head. I don't see any slimes. I think they're just struggling with the flying skunk-apes.
Yeah, why? I assume that the people in cloaks were some sort of Wizleos that were causing the skunk-apes to float as a form of mischief and or thievery.
Well,
I
one
appear to
thing
be
you've
mistaken.
noticed so far is that the longer you stand there talking, the people that you see, the 3, They haven't moved at all.
Oh,
Must
Yeah.
be a union gig.
We're going north. There's mischief and somebody's.
Okay.
Someone's
Are you guys
snooping.
stealthing north? Trying to
Sure.
sneak
yes,
up on them? Alright, give me some
definitely.
stealth checks.
That'll
I
go
love
great.
stealth.
Woo!
I'm definitely not trained in this.
Stealth.
10.
Stealth.
17.
6.
All right then.
Stealthiest party ever.
That's perfect. At least it's not a -2.
It's true. Okay, let me just roll a perception check. Wait, they're not. Well, they are perceiving. Okay. Oh, yeah, the passive is pretty.
Also, I need y'all to know that my dump stat was charisma, so don't make me talk our way out of this.
My
Okay.
dump stat's intelligence.
So you make your way north, around it, and you see that there are 2 guys. No, wait, I know which one. See, that one already knows where you guys are coming from. 2 guys hiding in the bog there and whispering to each other. And as you approach, they kind of like shut up and look in your direction. And bring up their sticks. Because that's what they've got. They've got sticks. What are you guys doing here?
What are you doing here?
I asked first.
I've got an actual weapon.
We're just here because we heard the screams, so we came to help.
Do we believe that?
Yeah.
Let me
That
check. If
feels
I'm
like a little bit of a
prof-
lie.
Let me check if I'm proficient in insight. I am not.
I'm not. Can
Oh,
I
no.
roll an face?
You can roll an
We
insight.
still have a passive insight.
Oh.
7.
16.
Hey, Pete.
Okay, so Billy
I
Bo,
must have
you're
had a younger sibling.
Billy, you're like, oh yeah, seems like the right thing to do. I mean, that's what you're here for,
Billy
right?
got a 7.
Yeah, the rest of you are like, yeah, that's bullshit.
Billy was the only child. Let's see.
Technically, I have hundreds, or at least dozens of siblings, some of whom are dead.
It's been a
Okay.
bit, hasn't it?
It's been a weird time.
That's what you
Also-
get for killing off your siblings.
No, it's because our dad died.
This is a
Well,
weird
sucks for you.
conversation. Can we get back to like the people with the sticks?
Right, hello.
Oh yes, I wave with my stick because I also have a stick. Mine's
Uh-huh.
bigger because it's a quarterstaff, though.
They're just kind of hanging out suspiciously near the dark gourds.
Yeah,
So,
suspiciously because they aren't here to help.
yeah,
I stand and
you-
accuse them.
Okay. I was gonna go a more diplomatic route, but that's fine.
Remember, dump stat charisma. This is a great idea.
I love it so much.
The 2 kind of exchange a look back at you guys. So what, you guys are here to be like heroes or some shit?
Yes.
No, but yeah.
Are we here to be heroes or something?
Yes.
Listen,
Yeah, but I'm getting 1 yes and 1 no, and I don't know which way I'm supposed to go here.
Is the law on our side if I say aye?
Yeah, what
I
are the
don't
local
know.
laws about hooligan thwacking?
I mean, it's a pretty big swamp, and people live out in the boonies, have to do
Yes.
their own justice. But you know, generally speaking, thieving is bad.
All right. I.
Yeah.
Listen,
Then yes.
that doesn't really pay the bills, does it? I mean,
don't know,
look,
let's find
just
out what's in your pocket.
just one of those gourds sells for like 5 gold.
Okay, but like, Also, there's been like a really bad wild magic surge, and like
Yeah,
obviously
that's why
everything
those
is.
guys are petrified and the apes are flying. So
How do you know
now
they're
this
petrified?
place is entirely unprotected. Yeah, they turned to stone.
Wait,
Oh,
is
well,
this
that's
true?
not very fair. Like if you stole them fair and square, that would be fine.
Would it?
But maybe
Maybe they're just paralyzed.
Just because they're stone doesn't mean you get to go in and take all their stuff.
Well, I mean, it's
yeah,
not like
that.
they're going to be able to do anything. And if they're turned to stone, they're kind of turned to stone forever, aren't they?
Are they turned to stone or are they just paralyzed?
They are petrified.
Also, is that forever?
It can be healed with greater restoration.
Or with another magic surge.
Or that?
Stop using those.
Just a kilometer wide flesh to stone. Don't worry about it. Or stone to flesh,
Stone
rather.
to flesh.
All the stone in the area just suddenly becomes meat.
Listen,
you
in the
could-
meantime, they're just statues, so they don't really care either way, right? I mean, can a statue have
In the
feelings?
meantime, there might be another big magic surge that turns you to stone. So maybe you should get out of here.
Nah, the big monster left. I'm sure we're fine.
What now?
So what now?
The big monster.
The big monster.
Yeah, the thing that broke the fence.
I'm sure you didn't do that.
Alright, how about we work out a little deal with you weird little goons? You tell us where the monster went, and we leave.
Sure, it went that way.
See ya.
That's not. No, wait.
I'm just gonna smack Billy upside the head.
What?
We know where it went. Look at the hole.
You see the like slime firefly trail.
Yeah, we know where we're going.
Alright, 2 out of 3 vote you the idiot.
Okay,
Go
look.
tie
If
the
I give
goons up or
you,
something.
if I give you 2 gold, will you leave?
No, they'll just take 2 gold and an eggplant.
Oh, we're not gonna
Sorry,
let them
dark
take
gourd.
the dark gourds. Right?
But why would you stop us? It's like, what, are you gonna stay here and protect the place? I mean, at the very least, these guys can't turn back from stone until Dr. Owl deals with them, and he's in Boggendorp, and someone has to
Well,
pay for a greater restoration. So unless you guys are gonna go get the stuff that he charges for that times 3 to heal these guys,
can I go inspect them and see if there is anything to be done?
sure.
I don't think I have anything.
Is there anything to be... Yeah, are the skunk-apes just floating or are they caught on something?
No, they're actually floating in midair, and that's why they're screaming
Okay.
in frustration, because they're trying to like swim through the air, but nothing's happening. Kind of like they're levitating. And you know how when you levitate, you
Yeah.
can't move. You can
Really move.
technically go up and down, but these guys can't do that. So they're just floating in midair and just kind of like trying to get anything done, and they're just, chilling in the air.
Yeah, I definitely know what it's like to be levitating and not be able to go anywhere.
So,
Do you?
I think you
No.
can give me you can give me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. I can do that, maybe. No, I can't.
Spelled! Spelled!
I am proficient in that as well.
Oh my god. Oh, it's intelligence check, that's why.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how can you be proficient in that?
With a +1.
Yep.
Anyone else?
Fine.
Can you only do it if you're proficient?
No, it doesn't say anything.
I mean, I can only do slightly worse.
Or way better.
16!
You look at them and judging by the fact that it's a wild magic surge and that wild magic surges are, a natural occurrence here. You're guessing that, it'll wear off like maybe in 8 hours and then they'll be back on the ground. So if anyone were to like want to steal from this place, it has to be in the next 8 hours before those guys come down and rip you to shreds.
Solid.
Well, how long have we been traveling before we got to the
It's
point where we had to
evening.
ditch the boat?
It's evening, so probably like 6 o'clock.
Maybe stay here overnight.
Yeah, I mean, looks like a nice place. Looks nice and dry. Spelt, you won't have to sleep at the,
Yeah.
base of a tree or something. You could, but you don't have to. So,
Wait, you guys aren't moving
how-
on? I thought you guys were moving on.
How far away are these people?
I mean, if you went up to the
Yeah, we're up by the
statues,
statues.
so you came inside probably.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are just outside,
Okay.
so they don't. I mean, they're already trying to like inch inside because they saw you guys come in, so obviously it's fine, right? Look, we're just gonna take some boards and then we'll leave. It's fine. We'll take like
But
2 each.
the wild magic surge already like froze all of them.
Yeah, look 'em. Knock, knock, knock.
we are not, in fact, dying, Billy Bob.
No, the gourds, they're all like frozen and rotten.
What? The gourds
They're
are
no
fine.
good.
The gourds are fine.
No, they're not.
How do you know they're dead? They look,
Because
these things are covered in like netting, and each of these nets have like nightshade plants growing on them.
trying to get them to leave.
I know. They're just calling your bluff.
Yeah, I know.
What? Yeah. Why do you say they're no good?
Speaking of no good, I have to go get food.
I was like, Pete, help me out.
Yeah. I mean, look, we take 2 each. It's not. Look at.
Each.
Yeah, just 4.
That's a
This guy
lot.
has like 15,000 of them here. Just look at them. Look, start counting all the purple things on the map. There's a lot of them. 4. He's not gonna miss 4.
Maybe just wait till he wakes up and then see, like, maybe
Then
he'll
he'll
let you
kick our
have some
ass.
food.
What if they've been tainted by the wild magic surge?
Yeah, that.
Is that a thing? You think?
Have you not? I mean, they can. Like,
The-
once you pick them off the vine, they might shrivel up after 2 days. Or turn
Or-
poison. Or maybe they're even poisonous right now, but you can't tell because of the wild magic.
Yeah, only an actual expert would be able to tell. I mean, look,
Yeah.
apes are floating, people are stoned. Anything could have happened to these.
They kind of exchange looks. Give me a persuasion check, someone.
I'll persuade them. I'm not trained in persuasion.
I can persuade.
Go for it.
21.
Okay. They look dubious now. They're like, they're rethinking this, and they're like, I mean, could be. Do we really want to risk it? And they're like also kind of judging if they can take the 3 of you on, and well, one of you is a kid. Like, fine, whatever. Let's just leave. You guys suck.
Lord.
You suck.
Disappear to the forest. Now you still have the 4 apes screaming in the air because they can't do shit all in the air.
God.
Yeah, I can't help with that one.
I don't know if I can either.
I could kill them, but I feel like that doesn't actually help.
I don't think that helps. Do they speak a language? Do I know if they speak a language?
Are we murderers yet?
No.
No, they
well,
left.
you know that apparently somehow Gorch can speak to them.
Gorch can.
Gorch can, but they
Classic
speak.
Gorch.
They speak. Pretty sure they speak 8.
Got it.
Oh, the apes.
Yeah, the screaming apes.
Yeah,
Right.
we convinced the children to leave by telling them that the wild magic surge may have affected the dark gourds.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What are we trying to talk to the monkeys for?
They're screaming their heads off.
They calmed down a bit after you guys seem to have told the thieves to stop.
Oh, well, that's good.
Like,
That's
they're
weird.
still kind of frustrated because they're, floating in midair.
Okay. Can
I
I...
could ritual cast speak with animals.
There you go.
That will work.
I'll start, like, fixing the hole in the fence as best as I can.
Do
Okay.
you want me to just tell them why they're floating?
Yeah, just be like, hey, it'll wear off. Like, we're not here to steal anything, so they don't, like, come down and try and beat us over the head with a...
And,
branch.
it should be not permanent because
Yeah,
it's
it'll wear
just
off.
swamp things.
Right.
Okay. They calm down with that, and one of them says, you're following the monster.
Uh-huh.
Big, slimy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically talk out loud and then translate out loud. Big and slimy.
It had
Should be
many eyes, and things sticking out of it like tree branches.
I've played enough Mad Mage to not like where this is going.
Never trust a creature with more than 2 eyes.
No.
I have glasses. We all have glasses. Darn, put
Not
them on.
me!
Darn, put your glasses on.
It was huge and slimy,
No.
very orange slimy.
Spelt, has this
Yeah.
happened before?
No.
Do you know what they're talking about though? Like, has there one of these been seen? Do we know what they're talking about?
No,
Like, I don't know how common they are in this world.
I mean you've fought amber slimes, but those were
But they only had
tiny.
2 eyeballs.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
tiny little slime things.
Maybe it's just a real big slime with lots of eyeballs, like a lot of slimes put together or something.
That doesn't
And,
sound much better.
Well, a lot of things sticking out, so maybe it's got trees stuck in it from walking around. Yeah. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, trees that can hit you and, bludgeon you to death. It's fine. And I continue to anxiously work on the fence.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Why isn't Billy fixing the fence? Isn't he
I'm
from
helping.
Family?
Yeah, Billy.
Billy said he was helping in
Okay.
the chat.
Yeah, Billy's from the family of fix all the things.
It's a region, thank you very much.
It's still true.
Gross.
Okay, so Spelton and Billy, it takes you a couple of hours, but you manage to like prop up the fence. You get a couple cuts because this is barbed wire.
I get a lot of...
a lot of cuts. But you eventually manage to like bend it back up so that it's kind of sort of covering it. You're pretty sure that the apes would do a better job just because they're stronger.
It'll be fine.
But
For now, and...
yeah,
every once in a
they're pretty
while,
strong.
just go up and kind of tap on Gorch and see if the stone is receding.
No, it looks
See if
like they
he's
have just
squishy or
become
rocky.
statues and they're frozen in place.
Okay.
Sorry, only know lesser restoration.
Yeah, I don't know any, like, healy things. I just know, like, explodey things, which are kind of scary. I don't really like them, but, That's fair, Billy.
Garm rangers can actually get healing spells,
I only know bow.
including greater restoration when you get high enough level.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, you said we got here at evening. You
Mhm.
know, it's gonna take a bit to fix this fence.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark by the time you guys fix the
Okay.
fence because there's 2 holes, one on each side.
Yeah. After
So
that,
are you guys going? I mean, the house is open because these guys apparently like came out of the house to see what the fuck was going on, and then got
Fair.
turned to stone.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Why
not
not?
as fair, but
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna like curl up on that little chair there and like keep an eye.
Listen, these things happen when you live in a rural area. You know.
do they?
Yeah, it's part. It's one of
A
the
little
things that
bit.
it's one of the disadvantages of living in a low density area. You know.
I'm in danger.
On the bright side, the fact that there's the skunk-apes here means you don't have to worry about the bloodsuckers.
The what?
The bloodsuckers, you
The
know.
bloodsuckers.
Oh.
They're blood-drinking insects.
Yeah.
The tax
And
collectors.
more importantly, we don't have to worry about the angry beard man attacking us when he wakes up because the apes will tell him, no, they're good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
There's actually 3 beds in there. One is clearly the old man's bed.
That feels weird.
Is one too hard and one too soft?
I was gonna say
And one of them just right.
That's right.
So you could sleep in these statues' beds, but that's up to you.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So you
gonna
sleep.
steal the blanket, but I'm sleeping on the floor.
All right, that's fair. Just the blanket or the pillows?
No, I got my cloak.
Okay. All right. So so you spend the night, and that's where we'll go on break. Wait, I have to go. Hello, we're back. All right, so after a better sleep than you had last night, because, boat versus house, you wake up in the morning to the sounds of large things hitting the bog
I wake
as
up thinking, oops.
and screams from a very upset skunks who have slept the night in the air and were rudely awakened by falling into the bog.
I hide under the bed.
I'm just amazed that they could sleep that like that.
I mean, can't get more comfortable than air. Like, it's literally an air mattress.
Yeah, there's like no support, no blanket, no nothing.
That's true. But I mean, they don't need blankets. Have you seen them?
They are hairy little creatures.
They are their own blanket.
I suppose that's true.
Huh? All right. So you go out and they're all like rubbing themselves, getting up and just being grumpy and they're all like glowering at you guys but not going to attack since, you haven't stolen any of the gourds and chased off the two that would have and fixed the fence. Um you see them start going to like an area beside the house to find um some fruit to eat for breakfast.
I would like to look like I haven't slept terribly well after putting the blanket back on the bed I got it from.
Uh-huh.
Or is everybody still stoned? Can I
Yes.
poke at some faces?
There's 3 statues still out there looking
Huh.
moderately shocked at what they were looking at before they got stoned.
I mean, that's how the good stuff hits you, I guess. Yes? Can I help you?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm so helpful.
I
So,
mean, I guess we can leave now because, like, the guards are not floating anymore.
it's true.
Or we could wait for them to not be stoned.
They might stay stoned until someone, uses magic to restore them.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we put them inside?
Good. Just don't break them.
Yeah, I was gonna say only if we can. We think we can do it without breaking them.
Maybe we ask the strong skunk-apes to put them inside.
Yeah, but they're also apes.
But they're also, like, not stupid.
You can
Yes?
also just cast Speak with Animals again.
Yeah,
I suppose they could.
I suppose.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. So your ritual casting, so that takes like what?
Yep. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
Oh, you're fine, you big baby.
10 minutes later, they're like, you explain the situation to them, and they're like slowly nod, and 3 of them pick up the statues very carefully, and for the most part manage to get the 2 like skinny guys in with no problem. The problem was the what was his name?
Angry beard man.
Gorch is like, ah, and he's got his staff out, so it's like clunk, clunk. Have to find an angle to like.
He's the couch of the group. Yes.
Yeah, there's always a couch. Eventually they managed to get 3 statues in,
Oh boy.
and one of the apes looks at Pete and goes, "You fix them later? Is fix possible?"
Pete.
I think we're gonna need to get help from the Snocter.
I mean, yes. I don't think we have a way to contact the Snocter until we go to put the snout away.
But we will definitely tell the Snocter when we get them. There.
So you fix.
Is there anybody closer? Do I know?
There are people that live in this area of the swamp. They live in like stilted houses here and there. Some people just think that this silty, bubbly bog is the true swamp environment, so they like living here. So yeah, you could find a neighbor. This is kind of Booney's neighborhood, so it's not like you can
Right.
call, scream, and maybe they'll hear. If they did hear all the screaming yesterday and didn't come, it's probably because they're scared of whatever the fuck is going on at Darkwood Farm.
Well, that's fair.
But yeah, you might be able to find one on your way out once you're following the
Yeah.
trail as well. Or you might find more statues, who knows.
Oh.
But yeah, that is a possibility.
Okay.
The
So,
skunk,
yeah.
the skunk ape does want you to like say yes or no if you're gonna fix them.
Yes.
Good. And he like hands you a bag with some veggies and fruits.
Oh. Thanks.
Pay.
That's nice. Thank you. I just randomly pick a veggie and.
Okay. Well, now that you have some goodies to eat and snack on, what y'all doing?
I guess it's time to leave the screaming place of flying skunk apes and petrified people.
Well, they're not flying anymore.
Oh, that's true. But there's still petrified people here,
But
and
yes,
it's creeping me out.
That's fair. So do we wanna go get the boat, or?
I would say yes, because I think past here it goes back to rivery water, so we can actually like use the boat.
Okay, dokie.
It's a little faster.
Okay. We'll put you back on the map. So my question would be, do you go back to the boat immediately, or are you following the trail to see where it reaches, like if it reaches back to the river? And it seems to be heading in some direction. Like it's gonna hit a river at some point. It's just, is it the same river that you left the boat on, or is it another?
I think we should go back for the boat, because we don't know how long it'll be to get to wherever it ends.
Yeah. Plus, we should just make sure nothing's like chewed on it, put a hole in it,
Yeah, otherwise we gotta like pay 50 gold.
or my family loses their heads.
Okay.
Yes, or that.
So we go back.
Remember, kids, co-signing and collateral are two different concepts.
Listen. Okay, so you make it back to the boat. The boat is there. The bubble guppy is there.
The what?
The what?
Sorry, wait, what? Isn't that the name of the boat?
What's
And
a
it
bubble
is,
guppy?
and it, well, see, you get to the boat, and you had the boat tied up, right? So that it wouldn't float off or whatever. And there's this, like, huge 7-foot tall guppy. And it's kind of, like, floating by the boat, and it seems to have somehow ended up with the boat in its mouth. And you're like, is it eating the boat? And you just come up, and it's just like, and every time it does that, the boat kind of like shifts deeper into its mouth, and it looks kind of like, it's just like has this thing in its mouth, and it's slowly sucking it into its body, and it doesn't look extremely happy about its situation.
I'm not extremely happy about it either.
Oh my god.
I would like to go, no, stop that, and try and
Yeah.
poke it in the face with my stick.
I don't think it's meaning to. I go to try
No,
and pull
like,
the
I'm
bone
trying to
out.
push it back.
This is what bubble guppies look like.
Oh, it's 7 foot tall now.
Do you mean
Yeah,
7 foot long?
No.
I don't like that.
It specifically says 7 feet tall.
Oh,
So is it like
oh my god.
50 feet
Oh
long?
my god.
It's like 10 feet long, because 7 feet with the like bubble on its top, right?
Oh, with the bubble, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for those of you who live here, bubble guppies are usually tiny. They're the size of a guppy.
Oh, okay, so this is very unnatural.
Oh, very, very unnatural. This is just the biggest guppy you've ever seen in your life, and
Oh no.
like they usually swim through the bog, and they're fish. They breathe water. This one's so big that it is floating on top of the water, so it's gasping for air, and it's so big that it's like sucking everything that comes in front of its mouth, which included your
Yeah.
boat.
Oh no.
Maybe we should pull it by the tail instead.
Okay. Yeah. We'll pull it by the tail.
Okay.
See if we can pull
Give
it back
me-
to deeper water.
Give
I would
me
like-
an athletics check.
I would like to cast guidance as well.
Okay. Okay, who are you casting guidance on?
The one that gets more purchase in the water than I do.
Okay, so Spelt, you get a D4 added to your
Okay.
athletics.
Besides, I'm busy poking it with my stick.
19.
Okay, so while Pete's being very helpful in guiding you with the stick, you pull on this guppy's tail and manage to pull it out and towards the deeper water of the river, of the Tova River. And
Okay.
oh wait, no, the Tova River's farther than I thought. Okay, so you just pull it into the like water there, and it's kind of sort of not quite like you have to shove its head under the water for it to actually.
That sounds horrible, but it's gonna help, buddy. I promise.
It's okay, I'm not drowning you. I'm doing exactly the opposite, helping you not drown.
Oh my god.
And it just like sucks in water immediately, and it seems very happy to be able to breathe again, and then it starts burping. And out of its large guppy mouth, an amber slime slides out.
Oh Christ.
And is clearly upset about everything that's happened to it in the last little while as this
Me
large
too, buddy.
and the guppy is
Yeah.
just like slow drink, and the more that it like breathes in water instead of air, the smaller it gets until it is able to swim away.
Okay.
But now you have a
Good.
very angry amber slime
So we
attacking
don't
you.
need to keep drowning the guppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's reverse drowning, I think it's what it's called.
We waterboarded a guppy.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't gonna say it. That's what I
Very
was
smart, Nina.
thinking.
We're very good.
As soon as the amber slime pops out of the mouth, I scream and go underwater.
You know
Hide.
what? I've had a great solution this entire time. I thwack it with a stick.
It's not
Okay.
broken, don't fix it.
Listen, it
Hold on.
worked with the guppy. I poked it underwater. I poked it off of the mountain. I can poke the slime's head with it.
Okay.
It's going great.
All right. This is probably gonna go faster than our first battle, but let's roll initiative.
But I want to thwackinate.
Yeah, well, on your turn.
You'll have to roll for Garm.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Spelt's real good at going, okay, bye.
Nope. That is.
All right, I'm gonna
Spelt
assume Billy's
fighting
gonna
style.
grab his bow and do his thing.
Well, it's not like he was helping us with the guppy with those noodles
He
of
probably
yours.
had his bow in hand and was like, "Are we shooting it? It's eating the boat."
No!
All right, let's see how I do with this. 7. Awesome. Cool. That misses.
How'd that go?
All right,
Sure.
spelt.
Okay. Well, I'm underwater, hiding, but oh, come on.
Little magical help here.
Yeah, I want to move a couple spaces back.
Help! I said, not run away.
Well, gotta get some distance for my witch bolt. And we're gonna try witch bolt and see if this actually works. No!
I mean, someday it has to work, but not today.
Okay, actually, I really want this to work. Can I use my Tides of Chaos? Or no, wait, is that it? Yeah, my Tides of Chaos to get advantage.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
All right, I will donate $5 to this poor, sad little boy.
Okay.
I rolled 2 9s. 2 9s.
All right. Roll again for $5.
Come on. There we go.
Hey,
It's
see, this is
41.
clearly a pay-to-win campaign.
Pay to win.
Roll 20 is just waiting for the donations to roll higher. Okay, so that hits. It still does damage on its first turn, so
Ooh,
2 lightning damage.
lightning.
These things aren't like invulnerable to lightning, right?
Oh my god.
I'm here for the violence.
You're here for violence? It is violence time. You missed your first shot, so
That's okay. I'll decrement my arrows by 1.
That's my turn.
Pete.
It's thwackening time.
Roll better than I did.
So Garm, just to catch you up, an enlarged bubble guppy was eating your boat.
Normally they're like minnows or something.
This was a Maxo, yes.
These guys managed to pull the bubble guppy out of the
Shallows.
away from the boat and
And then drowned it so it could breathe.
drowned it under the water so it could breathe.
We're very kind.
Is it dead? Or is it just like under
Oh,
the
the
water?
guppy ran away, but it burped up a
Okay.
slime.
Yeah, it vomited up a slime and it shrank and it swam away. So it's
And
We've all
that-
been there.
The slime is very angry about everything that's happened to it.
Yeah, the slime
Hey,
was
me too,
inside the
buddy.
bubble guppy too, and it is
Yeah.
now upset.
I'm in a
And
very
13 actually
bad
hits.
day. Oh, that's exciting.
Don't worry, slime. I'm also upsetty spaghetti. So I'm gonna thwack it for everything I've got.
Okay.
4. Goosh.
Okay. It's a slime, so like you hit it and it just like boing, and then just like bounces back up, kind of absorbing
No,
some
it's
of the
a
damage.
butthead.
Down to blue.
Amber, it's your turn. Wait. It is going to.
Nice one.
Wow, I feel like I rolled this before. Yep, I rolled a 7 again.
Well done.
It tries to slap you, but it is still
That misses.
disoriented from being eaten by a guppy. Billy!
I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's below max health now.
yes.
Right on, right on. So that's gonna be a 17.
17 hits.
And that's going to do 11 damage.
Okay,
Why do you have it roll twice?
And
Because-
that's gonna be my turn.
he doesn't have... He has a prolonged choice. It's choice. Spelt.
Heyo. So for Witch Bolt, it stays up, right?
Yeah, I
It
think
just
as
does
an
damage?
action you can make it do damage again.
Yeah, I would like to
Like
do
that.
that.
Okay. So just roll the damage. What is that? 1d12.
1d12. 12!
Nice!
That's better
That,
than the 2.
So you have this like connection of lightning between you and it, and it just like sends a surge of power, and it just goes splat.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, these things actually go splat, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That was the oh no portion.
Pete, you take 2 acid damage.
Ow.
Pete thinks to himself, I should have seen this coming.
And you also get splatted with 2 things: a small wooden sphere and a rolled up. No, wait. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. So a small wooden sphere kind of like conks you in the forehead.
Ow!
It was
Spelt.
apparently inside the.
What?
What'd you have to hit me with a ball for?
I didn't. No, what?
Wave, wave, wave.
I'll swim over. Can I look at it? What
Yeah,
does it
wash all the gross off of it.
have? Okay. There's no clean water.
Look, just get the slime off of it.
When the slime is acid, so you know. Okay, so you
Fine, I'm
clean
resistant.
you clean it off as much as you can in the bog. It's a small wooden sphere.
I didn't throw this.
It's like perfectly round, perfectly smooth.
Did it make... Can I shake it?
You shake it. It's pretty solid. It doesn't seem to have like a nothing
Is it like
inside.
hollow?
Nope, it's a solid.
No,
pretty
my
solid.
head says it's solid.
Can I identify what kind of wood it's made out of? I'm proficient in carpenter's tools and
Oh yeah,
nature.
Mr.
Okay.
Full Ripper.
Hey.
Give me a nature check.
I will give you a nature check. 8.
8.
It's made of wood. It's kind of hard to tell because it's covered in like bog.
Yep, it's wood.
Maybe you just need to lick it. Are you actually licking the small ball?
Yes.
Okay.
Saw that coming.
It tastes like delicious caramel ice cream.
It tastes like
What?
ice cream?
What? Give me that! I lick it.
I will rub my spit off and then hand it over. Also, I feel like that's a sequence of actions I'm going to regret doing on camera, because my tongue was definitely in frame there. Enjoy gifting that, nerds.
It tastes like caramel ice cream. It's really
Delicious caramel ice cream. Thank you very much. This tastes like the result of a couple of random tables.
Yeah, if anyone else doesn't want this is gonna be my new focus later.
Behold my lick orb.
Does it
I would
do
like to cast blah blah.
Or
Sorry.
does it just, like, taste good?
Yeah, I rolled on a table that's called moderately magical things.
Moderately.
So it just tastes good.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Think of it as a one of those, what is it, gobstoppers, like the infinite.
Oh yeah, like the jawbreakers that are like this
Jawbreakers.
big, yeah.
Yeah, except this one tastes like delicious caramel ice cream.
And it's made out of wood.
Just try not to
So-
lick it too much, or you might end up with splinters in your tongue.
So who
Oh.
wants to put the tasty orb in their inventory?
I think
I'm taking tasty orb.
Yeah, I think
Enjoy
Pete
the
already
taste orb.
cheated.
You can have it. I guess it hit Pete in the face, so.
If we need to start a fire.
Well, you have retrieved your boat from the guppy, saved the guppy's life, and killed a slime. And obtained an
productive
orb
day.
of taste.
Okay. It's a weird day, but okay.
It's It's
And
a
then
pretty
you
productive.
went to like get the rowboat going, and you notice that there's like a rolled up rug in the bottom of it.
I would like to unroll up the rug.
Oh, thank God that didn't hit me in the face.
What my gosh darn.
It's like 3 feet in diameter, and it's a circle. It's very black.
By Himmel's light, this would really tie a room together.
And you're just
Black?
like holding it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the sound of me folding up a rug.
Okay. Is it made out of like a certain material, or is it
Yeah,
just like?
Is it dark because it's dirty or because it's actually dark?
No, it's actually black.
Oh,
Like
Well, I
Vanta
don't-
Black or just black?
Closer to Vanta Black, honestly.
Well, this seems shady.
Hey.
No.
I would like to poke at it.
Okay. I mean, it's a rug. It's kind of fluffy.
I think it's just a normal rug.
Whatever, let's just take it with us and we'll figure it out later.
can I sit on it so I don't get my butt wet?
It's kind of drenched.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It was at the bottom of the rowboat.
Mm,
Sorry, bud.
that's okay.
And,
But
Maybe we
all-
can, like,
and
hang it
previously
rowboat.
somewhere inside a huge guppy.
I was gonna say, but the rowboat was also getting all of the water sucked out by a guppy trying to breathe.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe we can
Also-
like make a little sail out of it,
I'm
or at least
super
hang it up to
glad
dry.
that we went to go get the rowboat first.
You come back and it's just no rowboat.
It got swallowed by a giant guppy. Is the equivalent
I
of
mean,
a dog
it's
ate my
either
homework.
that. There were two options. You either found a frayed rope, or you found a dead big guppy.
Would have cost us 50 gold either way. Or we'd just be sitting there going, what if we just don't go back?
Okay, well, you have retrieved your rowboat. You have a black rug, and
It's a weird day,
yeah.
but okay. Let's continue. We'll try and like air out the rug so it's not sopping wet.
Okay, so
It
you like
doesn't
wring it
mold.
as much as
Yeah, I'll
you
wring it out and I'll like hang it out to dry maybe a little bit,
can. Okay.
or at least like hold it in the wind.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really place it on the ground. It's either plant or I mean, yeah, it's mostly bog. Okay.
Put it up on like a.
My mother
Oh.
never told me life was gonna be this way. I would just like to pout about
Okay. You're allowed to power about the rowboat.
So you have the rowboat. Now the question is you're not sure where exactly the Fireflies are heading past Darkwood Farm. Are you following the river or are you taking it over land past the farm?
I think we just follow the river, right?
I think I've had enough to do with land in this place. I'd like to take the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, boat time. Also, I definitely misread what Cackleberry Farm was.
Hmm.
Just thought you should know. Yeah, boat time.
Okay.
It's about time.
So you get on the boat and you start heading down the river. Takes you about, what's that, 4 hours to get back to the Firefly Trail. In that time, you have an encounter.
Oh.
Because at one point, following the river, you... She's like, no, what are you doing, Father? Why are you showing the world? You see that in the way, like if you follow the river, there's this area up ahead that looks like it's covered just a swarm of bugs.
Lovely.
she got my post-it note stuck to her tail. Sorry, swarm of bugs, you say?
Swarm of bugs.
You hate to see it.
It's true.
Are they like bloodsucker bugs?
Yes.
Man, I wish we had some skunk-apes.
Yeah. No. I can swim underneath them. Don't know about y'all. Could also maybe just freeze them.
I was gonna say we could just try killing them.
I would
Sure.
show you what they look like, but that's disturbing.
But now I want to know.
Well, now I want to see.
There is, in fact, art of the bloodsuckers.
I don't know if you want to do it on stream or you want to.
Now I'll just dump it on Discord with a spoiler.
Your players desire the cursed knowledge.
On the bright side, I don't
Nice.
think they have legs.
Ooh.
Wait, no. Maybe they have 6
No.
legs. Yeah,
I
they
was
have
gonna
6
say the
legs.
one with wings there definitely has legs.
Has legs.
Yeah, those are legs. I was somehow registering those as whiskers.
Yes, those insects with whiskers.
Whiskers.
Okay.
Them.
Some
No.
have whiskers.
6 whiskers.
6 whiskers. I almost clicked the update button on Discord. Damn it. So this is like you know when you go into a swamp and there's this like cloud of mosquitoes? That's basically what's in front of you.
Can I cast dancing lights like right above them to see if I can like attract them to the light so it can make like a little path for us to go through? I don't know.
Interesting. Okay, sure.
I don't know if they're attracted to light.
Give me
But I will make them.
Give me. Oh, you're all in the boat right now, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Sure. Give me a. Wait. There's no such thing as performance, is there? Is there a performance? Yes, there is a performance. Give me a performance check.
9.
Okay.
It's my number today.
So you're putting like what, like 2 dancing lights to either side to kind of like make them follow the light?
Yeah, maybe like 2 to each side.
Okay.
Like kind of combine them to make it brighter, and then just sit and wait. I guess.
Okay. It kind of works, though not all of them are attracted by the lights. Some of them kind of stay near. Sorry. Some of them stay near like the bottom, like, you know, they're basically mosquitoes. So they stay near the water, but it kind of thinned out the center of the river a bit.
Okay.
We'll just duck down really low in the boat. It'll be fine.
Cover ourselves with the rug.
Yes.
The rug were bigger.
How big is
cover
the
the-
rug?
It's 3 feet across.
3 feet.
So it could cover one person.
Yeah, you could cover one person with it. Maybe the person who's rowing because they can't get very low and row.
I could fire an
that's
arrow
me.
into the horde.
They're mosquitoes. I don't think your arrow is going to do much unless it's on fire.
Now there's an idea.
Do you have some rags and something to light it with?
I have my clothes and a tinderbox.
I have a torch.
Wait,
10 torches.
yeah, me too, and I have hemp and rope.
Hempen rope is like a rag.
It's true. Bogmaster, I would like to tie some hempen rope to the front of an arrow, light it aflame with the old tinderbox, and shoot it into the horde of mosquitoes.
I want to cast guidance on whatever he's doing because this seems like a great idea to not get me eaten.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and give me an attack roll, I guess.
All right. 17
Oh, thank God.
Plus a d4.
plus a d4. 18.
Okay.
Shasha.
So you set the rope on fire and fire it into the bloodsuckers, burning up quite a few of them as it passes through the cloud. And the others decide that that doesn't seem like a great thing, and clear out the area momentarily.
Nice. All right,
Go,
row,
go,
row
go,
as
go, go.
fast as I can.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
a
grab an oar and
genius.
start running.
Okay. You row past the bloodsuckers and continue on your merry way.
Woo.
I mean, it was merrier before my boat nearly got freaking eaten.
True.
It's
So
true.
now we have an orb that tastes like ice cream.
It's true.
It doesn't like fill us up or anything, right? It just tastes
Just
No,
like
it
ice
just
cream.
tastes good.
Okay.
That's all. That's all. So eventually you get to Clearwater and the end of the bog back on Tova River. And as you leave the bog, a thick white fog closes in.
Oh, come on.
Hot dog.
The air is fresh and the waters are clear. Everything is still and silent. And the trail that you have been following so easily, well, the fireflies have spread out before you, infusing this mist with glimmering embers, making it impossible to tell where the trail goes.
Impossible, you say?
Uh-oh.
Fun.
Uh. Oh, apparently I know speak with animals. That's thought you guys should know. Doesn't actually help me
Oh.
right now,
Okay.
but I forgot.
You couldn't talk to the guppy.
Yeah, but I was not here. Also I forgot. Right, Natural Explorer isn't listed in here. That's why I can't. I'm tracking something, right? We're tracking a thing. Would you say that?
I mean, you're tracking a creature.
Yeah.
You're also in a fog that you can only see 15 feet ahead of you.
How big is that creature, by the way? Because tracking tells me that.
Big? Hold on.
And there's only one of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long ago did it pass through this area?
It's huge.
Nice,
Oh.
nice.
Good. I am small.
It passed about almost a day ago, like from the trail that you could follow before it,
Okay.
disappeared into the fog. So the problem is mostly you haven't really been tracking like actual tracking. You've just been following the fireflies because the fireflies have left a trail that, as long as you can see them, you can follow it.
Guess that's technically true.
But now that you've gotten to the fog, the fireflies seem to have like either spread out or more fireflies have just appeared because of the fog. So everywhere where there is fog, there is fireflies. So there's no trail anymore. It's just dotted lights in this foggy area.
Interesting.
Well, I'm over ideas.
So we got a description from the hoodlums, right?
Yeah.
Would we say we're tracking an animal?
If this is related to the slimes, probably not. It's an ooze.
The thing we're tracking?
Mhm.
Well, I got nothing because I had locate animals or plants.
I mean, do I know of any, like, civilization near here that we can just kind of head to?
You could head to Natwater, which is to the north.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like a very good roll.
Could be.
Roll in that water. What do you want?
It doesn't have to be Detroit water.
I mean, that's an option.
It beats nothing.
Yeah, might as well. If we go in the wrong way, we can get someone to help. If we're going the right way, then yay.
And maybe the
So-
fog will clear someday.
Yeah, that's ideal.
Okay.
I mean, we've done our 5-minute adventuring day. May as well, head into town.
I mean, you have been traveling for, what did I say, 4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, you probably stop to think of what you're doing anyways, because you need to rest, because I think a lot of you scrawny people need to rest before keep rowing the boat.
It's true.
Probably.
Okay. So, once you're in the fog, because you're at the very edge of it right now, once you're in the fog, it is, like, you literally can only see 15 feet ahead of you. Do you guys have a way to tell direction, or how are you gonna, like, proceed once you're in the fog to not get lost?
I can't get lost, motherfucker, unless it's magical.
This is a magical fog.
Son of a bitch! Son of a gosh darn. Is this a spell?
It is a magical creation thanks to a wild magic surge.
Alright, so I can't kick somebody in the shins.
Oh, speaking of, I think I do have to make a wild magic roll at some point in time at the DM's discretion.
Yeah, that's true.
Just enough.
That would be a great time.
I feel like I'm gonna keep forgetting if we don't. Okay, during your short rest, you trigger wild magic.
Nice one.
Okay, so I just
Oh.
roll a d20
No, wait. Hold on.
or something else.
Oh no.
Oh
How old did you say you were?
no! I'm 16 years old.
Oh
I'm already a small creature.
no! No, you're
Egg.
not. You're tiny.
So you guys just see Spelt, like, suddenly there's this, like, flash of light, and then you see, like, tinier Spelt. Just,
Oh, come on!
You guys got tall.
I'm gonna pick up micro spelt and put it
Wait,
in my
no.
pocket.
it's not that small. It's not
It
that.
says shrink one size category.
I mean, you're already small, so you become tiny. Oh my god.
So I become tiny.
See?
Yeah, you get to go in one of my belt pouches, I guess.
I
Break the
scratch
belt
and
pouch.
bite.
Yeah, that's
No,
okay.
that can't be permanent.
I don't know. What just happened? I say from the pocket.
So tiny is space is 2.5 by 2.5 feet.
No.
So Spelt is like 2.5 feet tall right
Oh
now.
no! It's like a cat.
This is a big-
A cat-sized gator.
Yeah, and since you were already 16, I guess you look like 3-year-old.
Oh my god. The chubbiest, smallest. You
Yeah,
sound
he's
like
got,
a ray gun.
baby cheeks and all.
Baby cheeks.
You can
Have
still
you ever
you can
heard-
still talk, but yeah.
Have you ever heard a baby crocodile? They sound like little ray guns.
Yeah, they do.
Oh no, it's cute.
Yeah, you go. Billy goes to pick him up, and he's just like, ah!
It's like the
Besides,
feral cat. It's just, nope, we're not doing that.
Like how Earl is just so asleep, he doesn't care I'm doing these things. He did not move.
I guess we're just gonna hope we go in the right direction.
Okay,
Because something weird happened to Spelt, and we need to go find somewhere to stay.
I mean, if I can see over the ledge of the boat and maybe follow some general terrain, I can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
just gonna hug the edge
As
of
long
whatever
as I
edge
get,
we
yeah,
find.
we're just kind of hugged.
Follow the edge of the river. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean the big thing is Toa River is pretty big. Like
Yeah.
you're not occupying the space on the map that it shows there. This is a big river. So if you go into the center of the river, you literally cannot see the edges in this fog.
Yeah, we're gonna just stick to the edge.
Okay. So you
The
stick to
right
the
edge,
edge.
since that's, I guess, where we started. Because we got out of the bubble bog and went, we're gonna stick to this edge that we can see that's still going downstream.
Okay. So you go that way, and a minute later, Spelt pops back into 16-year-olds.
Oh, I've never been so happy to see a 16-year-old crocodile. Gator.
Normally that would be offensive, but I actually agree with you, so moving on.
Okay.
These magic surges in this area sure are weird.
Yeah. That would have sucked if that happened while I was trying to pull the guppy away from our
Oh
boat.
my god.
Would have gotten swallowed.
Okay.
Guppy's glad it's alive.
Honestly,
So you're following the edge, and I guess you're going a bit slower because you don't want to get lost. Here's my. Wow, that's really far. So you're
So instead of 4 hours.
yeah. So you continue on following this edge, and as night approaches again, and you're gonna have to stop. You're not quite at Natwater, but it's difficult enough during the day. You guys don't even have dark vision.
I could give myself dark vision.
Great, you can see 15 feet in front of you in the dark and black and white.
Great. Spelled, how far are we?
I mean, we still have a little ways yet.
Well, what's a little ways?
I don't know, like an hour,
2 hours.
2 hours. Probably 3 if we're going this slow.
And you might get lost.
And we might get lost. Plus, there's things that come out at night, and they're not like the most pleasant things. So,
Oh, I'm not going to be the most pleasant thing if I have to sleep out here.
As you guys are talking and resting, I guess, because your legs, arms are getting tired.
You have to gesticulate wildly and not use oars.
You hear a hissing noise and the sound of a female voice speaking Boggin come through the fog ahead of you.
Oh, don't get
She
me
sounds
that tone
distressed.
of voice, Spelt.
can I recognize what she's saying? Because I speak
She's going, no, don't come near me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go away.
Okay, I'll slink into the water and start moving in that direction. I'll kind of point.
Come back here! row my boat less gently down this stupid flipping stream!
I turn back and go, and I keep swimming.
Okay. You get closer until you see a woman, a Boggin. Do I actually have a token for her? Yes, I do. Okay, so you see this woman. And she's trying to do like shooing motions and like protecting her face, and there is a big old bird hissing and stalking her and snapping its beak at her.
Classic bird behavior. That's why I don't trust them.
That's what the bird looks like.
Okay.
Classic burb.
Classic bird behavior. That's why I don't trust them.
Okay.
I'd like to shoot the bird. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you?
I mean, I'll eventually shoot the bird, don't worry.
I would like to send. I'm still in the water and I'm like frozen slightly above the water, just not moving. But I'll send a message to the lady and just be like, I think you're in its territory. Maybe you should like leave.
Who said that?
I'm in the water. But you
Help!
can...
I'm lost and this thing wants me as its supper!
I'd like to get a speak with animals.
Wait, you could have done that and I didn't have to. Oh.
Okay, are you casting it like a using a spell slot?
Yes.
Or you could ritual and 10 minutes later talk to it.
10 minutes later.
I suppose I'm using a spell slot for it.
Okay. Okay, so you cast it. You hear the heron snapping at this lady, going, "Yum, food, food, food. I'm hungry. Give me the
Hey,
shiny
bud,
stuff
what's your
I
deal?
want." He seems very confused.
Bird. Hey, bird.
This fog, it's bad. I can't eat if I can't see food. So
That's nice.
I found food. Now I eat.
If you turn around in the exact opposite direction from where you're currently going, there's a bunch more food. Go quickly or it'll disappear.
Give me a deception check.
I would
Come
normally
on.
guidance this, but no, I got a charisma. I'm like, this is a good idea. This will work.
10.
Okay.
Amazing.
The heron kind of stops snapping at the woman and kind of looks in the opposite direction and does that thing that
Oh.
animals do, just twisting its. You sure?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no. So it's peering over that way. So I would like to use Druidcraft over yonder where it's looking
Mm-hmm.
and make some fishy bloop bloop noises or something.
Bubble guppy noises. You know how
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are. You know how it sounds when they're 7 feet tall.
Yeah, so I just make a quiet version of it.
Yeah. The heron immediately like strikes in that direction and flies towards the sound.
Come on, lady. This way.
And yeah, Caddy just like runs towards you guys and splashes onto the boat.
Oh god, now the boat got heavier.
Do I know what these creatures do actually eat?
Yeah, I mean, bubble guppies, they eat small creatures or bugs as well, but fish
Wait.
probably.
Small creatures?
Yeah.
What size are you,
No.
Spelt?
Look,
No, Spelt is back to normal.
I'm still a small creature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Also, I can't
Fine,
believe
I'm
it, but
gonna-
giant bubble guppy actually had art.
Oh no, it's so
God.
good.
Yeah, that's the thing that was eating our boat, and every time it gasped for air, our boat disappeared slightly more.
It's very good.
Spelt dragged it by the tail, and I smacked it with my stick.
I'm just happy that my plan for the bird worked.
That is my favorite image I've
was a good
ever
plan.
seen in my entire life.
Just sit there like, hey, you should go the other way. It's like, oh shit, yeah, good idea.
In the meantime, I would like to can I snap up a couple fish And just like leave them where the lady was standing for
You
the
you
little
wanna
heron.
look for fish?
Yeah, I want to hunt real quick for some fish and just like
Okay.
snap them
I
up.
swear to God, if you get lost.
Give
I'm
Alright,
not
me
going
we're
far.
switching
I'm
to
just
rod, reel, and fist. Throw some dice in the air and see where they land.
give me a I guess this would be a survival check.
sure. 11?
Okay. Just want to double check.
I am proficient if that helps.
Wait, I'm wait, wrong guide. Yeah, okay. So the viper heron is a fish eater and it also eats oddle-oddles.
Oh no, that sounds real
What
cute.
are
What's an oddle?
oddle-oddles?
You want to see what an oddle-oddle looks like?
Yes.
Not if I'm killing them.
Oh no! Oh no, it's cute.
I'm so cute.
Well, you better find some fucking fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna find some bubble guppies because I'm real ticked at those things right now.
You know I am too. I'll flip and help.
Okay.
I
I
So
did
just like
miss it.
don't want this creature to like starve.
normal bubble guppies are like 2 to 5 inches in size, and they usually like hang out in shallow water. They're black-scaled fish. God, and you're in like a
Oh,
magic
that's
bog.
nice.
Um, there are, however, something that is a bit easier to find, which is goldfish.
Oh sure.
And they have like little flecks of gold. So they have like glittering scales. And there's also flare fish. Um, these are tiny and they're like red and orange scaled fish. But they're probably not the best idea to eat.
Okay.
They're actually fire elementals apparently.
Oh.
So when they make contact with the air, they just ignite into flame.
Love it.
Okay.
That's
Wait,
amazing.
you're telling me we have renewable torches in this place?
Apparently, you want to see what a
You can
flarefish looks
find
like?
them.
Yes.
I do actually. Oh whoa.
Yeah,
That's
we could
very
totally
good.
just catch those and use them as torches.
That's
They're so
actually what
cute.
makes the area of the burning fen look like that, because that's their
See.
main habitat.
See,
Yeah,
this is what you do. You get a jar with like a slot in the sides, waterproof somehow. Like you get like a little grate that you put in the center and attach it to the slidey thingy. You fill it about halfway with water. You put the flare fish in. Then whenever you need light, you just slide the thing up. It pushes the flare fish out,
Oh my
and then when you're
God.
done, you just go boom, back down.
No, I just figure catch the fish, like stab a stick into it, carry it around. When it goes out, you have dinner. And then
That's
catch a new
worse.
one.
Somehow that's worse.
Anyways, I will catch whatever fish I can.
Okay,
To just give
I
to
need
the
you to give
viper heron.
me a
I will totally guidance you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, give me a D4. This isn't a guidance thing. It's just to see what fish you find
What
first.
fish you're finding?
4.
Okay. So,
Torch.
so the first thing you encounter is an oddle-oddle.
God damn it.
Apparently find a lot here.
Be a lot
Darn
of
lie.
I'm just amazed I nailed that on the first try.
Yeah, pretty impressive. So are you catching the oddle-oddle, or are you trying to find something else?
Don't you fucking dare.
No. I like the oddle-oddles. I'll look for something else.
Where's the entry for oddle-oddles? What do you know about fish? Oddle-oddles? They're 1 foot long.
Oh.
They're marsupials. They have wild filly gills. Its young are carried in a pouch on its belly, remaining with their parents
Oh.
until they are almost fully grown.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're a mix of otter and
And
axolotls.
axolotls.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
no, I like those ones too much.
Okay,
Stealth
so
already feels bad about this, but
okay, so give me another survival check.
oh my goodness. Come on, Spelt. 10.
Okay, give me another D4.
Swear to God. 2.
Okay, you find a goldfish.
Okay. I will snap it and catch it
Okay.
and toss it to the viper heron.
Um,
I'm also trying not to stray too far from the boat. I want to keep the boat in sight, but like enough that I can also kind of see where the viper heron is, if that's possible.
mhm.
In the fog.
I just double check if this thing has a sheet. It doesn't have a program sheet, so I'm gonna assume no. I think it's just literally a goldfish.
I would imagine.
Yeah, it's just literally a goldfish, so it's not too hard to catch it. They are huge though. They're like a foot long.
Oh, so it's a decent meal.
Yeah, it's a decent meal. It's they grow up to 3 feet long. So anywhere between 1 and 3 feet. So yeah, big fish.
They're really hard to catch when they make you do it with a paddle that has some like paper in the center. Hard to catch goldfish that way.
It's true.
It's a traditional Japanese fair game.
I did not know that.
Also, that's the.
I mean, they're not generally 3 feet long, those ones, but that is a truly incredible token.
That is a little derpy.
Thank you, whoever made this token.
I feel
RNW,
like
right?
I love
Ours
it.
Belt's not
yeah.
gonna feel bad about that one, is he?
A little bit, just because Stealth is Spelt.
I can give
It's
you
not-
a full image
Oh,
in the
no.
chat. Where? There we go. Doesn't need a spoiler. There we go. Goldfish.
Oh no, it's cute.
Oh,
Eh.
it's very
Everything
tiny.
is cute in here.
Yeah, that's the problem. So yeah,
Okay,
I'm just gonna.
So you
just...
feed the goldfish to the heron, who becomes very happy to know that he will have a very decent meal. And Caddy's like, "Wow, you went the extra mile, huh?"
Look, the poor thing is hungry, and you were the closest meal, and we needed to exchange meals, so we can have the fish and not you. Be grateful. And I slink
I
back
am
into the
grateful.
boat.
I am so grateful. I will give you some bog broth when you return me to Natwater. And she sits at like the prow of the rowboat, primly sitting there, like waiting for you guys to keep rowing. Well, let's get going.
Well-
We have to get back to Natwater before it gets dark.
We were gonna camp because it's already dark and we can't see.
What? Camping out in the open?
Do you
Nah,
want to run into more viper herons?
not particularly. No.
Yeah, then we sleep so we can see better. And I like flop onto my back and go to sleep. To prove a point.
I was like, well, where am I supposed to sleep then?
Meanwhile,
Where
I'm
are
like,
you?
woe is me, I cannot see in the dark. Nope, can't go anywhere.
I like whack Pete with my tail.
Okay. So where should I sleep?
Wherever you can.
Well, give me that rug. I'll put that on top of the.
Sure.
I pull it,
It's still
whip it out,
solid.
and put it on there with a loud flap.
Alright, I guess this will have to do. And she goes to sit on it and falls into a hole.
I poked it. I poked it specifically to see if it was a one of these.
She screams and goes, what is going on here?
Found a place for you to sleep.
Spelt is on the ground, laughing so hard.
I demand
How-
to be let out of this hole. It is too dark in here.
How far does she fall?
It's like 10 feet down.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'd like to pull a torch out of my pack and my matchbox and chuck them both into there.
That's not... You're not gonna leave me down here, are you?
You wanted a place to sleep.
Catty
cannot help.
what? I am the heiress to the bog broth throne, and I will not be treated this way.
Do you want my bedroll?
Yes, please.
Probably more spacious down there than it is on the boat, quite frankly.
It's about like 3 feet in diameter, but you know.
Listen, you may be in a hellish eldritch pit, but the other option was sleeping in the boat.
With us.
Fine.
I will huck my bedroll down there at her. Yeah, at her. Yeah.
What did you
feel
say
like-
her name was? Catty
You
what?
just hear like, stupid tourists and they're stupid.
I'm supposed to be a better person than this.
And yet,
And
She
yes.
is kind of snooty.
I am helping in a way.
look, I'm the only one that would have strength to pull her up, and I've been rowing for hours, so...
Billy, give me an intelligence check.
I fail. Just give me a sec. 18.
Oh.
She's
Okay.
gonna die if we leave her in there, ain't she?
No, but you're putting 2 and 2 together, and you're guessing that this thing only turns into a hole when it is placed on the ground. Which is
Oh,
why
that's
earlier,
stroking
when you
did.
were holding it up and poking it
Oh.
was a regular rug.
And this boat counts as the ground?
The ground?
It has to be on a flat surface, or flat-ish surface.
Okay, flat surface.
So when you spread it out on the in the boat, it
I
was
shall
on.
put it on my chest.
Hmm.
Which means that if you pick it up now, it's gonna stop being a hole, and you're not sure what's happening with what's in the hole.
I think we should just leave it like that for now. I'm not sure what's gonna
Probably.
happen when it stops being that. You know?
Yeah, okay. Good night.
I've only got an intelligence of 11.
Oh, I have an 8
so
intelligence.
I'm just gonna go with whatever Billy said.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I have anything helpful. I'll toss down a healing word of sleep well. Make sure she's good.
Okay.
Hey, Bogmaster.
Yeah.
What happens if I use speak with animals to just like try and talk to a normal person? They just get really insulted. I hope that's what.
No, you
happens.
sound like an animal.
Oh, hold on. You may not be able to understand me. There we go. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket for real major league insults.
Yeah, you just
I bet
choose
they
what
use-
animal you're speaking as, and
Beaver.
No, it's always a cow.
all right. So you guys spend another kind of cramped night in the rowboat.
Yeah.
You don't get much rest, but enough.
I'd splice in
Maybe.
the Love Boat theme here, but I'll get DMCA'd.
Yeah, that's the thing we can't do anymore. Okay. So I think we'll leave it for there today, as you are a couple hours out from hopefully getting to Natwater and not being lost in the fog.
Chuckle fun.
And we've got an Eros in the hole.
What did she said her name was Caddy Watt?
Caddy Watt, yeah.
Your name is gonna be Catty Wampus if you don't shut up, though.
What?
She complains a bit, but eventually she settles down and goes to sleep.
That's good.
All right. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you. This is Flight of the Fireflies, a campaign in a setting by RPG Tunes and RNW with the amazing artwork and maps and characters by RNW. Yeah, we're up to 380. Let's see if we can push that up next time. See you then.